start some trouble, honey. A correction need to be made, honey.
Came from the source, she
Shout
built
out to
from the
Corey
stars.
Joe,
Turned all them
1000 watts
arrows and
radio,
twisted
baby,
Mars. Ain't
for
here to
this
preach, just
amazing
here to
intro,
relate. She done
honey.
fell in the trap, now she shifting the fate.
Every slip was set up for her. Next vibes, got your port truth
We
with a
early
joke
today,
on the side.
y'all.
No
We
filth,
early
no
today.
fluff, just soul in the mix. Every story got a chip, every back got a fix.
Hey,
She
Steven,
went
good
wet from
morning,
heartbreak
sir.
to hustle, from fun in the dark to
We
fun in
came
the
to
rustle.
start some
So
trouble
if
this
you watch it,
morning.
better open your ears, cause the realest lessons come wrapped in them tears. Hey, please get the message, you gon' feel this vibe. Real talk, no cut,
Good
just the
morning,
truth and light.
everybody.
Been through the fire, now she seen that flame. Laughed through the pain, but she still got game. Everyday life with a twist and a grin. Tears, truth, jumps where the hill begins.
Shout
She
out to
break it
Corey
down
Joe,
real, never play
1000
it
watts
pretend.
radio,
Take heed
baby.
to the message, lessons through the lens.
Yes.
She said how it is, no shook, no mess. Like close to in love, but it's all gon' last.
It's life uncut with a side to grace. She a voice in your ear when the world in your face.
So laugh if you want, cry if you need.
But one day for sure,
You gon' take heed.
Cause she been through the mess, now she blessing the crowd. With truth in the chest and the head still proud.
Shout out to Corey Joe, 1000 watts radio, baby, for that amazing intro. Shout out to that brother. Guys, when you get time, please like and subscribe to 1000 watts radio, where the content is fire. This brother always dropping those beats. Y'all get in here and rock out with this brother. He got amazing content. You understand? Let's get into the foolery this morning. So the title of this nonsense, and everybody been on social media talking about it, because you know we in everybody business. Okay, when you post stuff, you bring it to social media, everybody got the right to critique you. Okay, everybody has the right to critique you. Okay, let's just be clear. Let's be clear. So now the title of this foolery is Cardi B. Why did you take all of Stefan Diggs, okay, pictures down on your IG page? Inquiring minds want to know. We want to know. Now, I'm going to share something with you. I was not fond of her messing with Stefan Diggs because he's worse than Offset. You understand? He's worse than Offset when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, getting in here and doing nonsense, okay? So he's worse. So she done jumped from the pan straight into the fire. And she thought she did something. You understand? She thought she did something, but she didn't do anything. You didn't do anything but cause more foolery. You understand? She didn't do nothing but cause more foolery. I hope I didn't mess this scarf up. Okay. So she didn't do anything but cause more nonsense. Now, we're going to talk about it and we're going to get into it because sometimes, and I'm not taking anything from Offset's behavior because as a man, you should not, as a man, you should be able to control yourself. Let's be clear. You shouldn't be dropping a hammer in everybody. Let's be clear, okay? But Offset wasn't as worse as Stefan Diggs. So you went from being the wife to the side chick. You went from being the wife to a side chick to a guy who is out here sleeping with everybody. You just became another side chick. And all the melanated sisters, all the Caucasian sisters, all the Latino sisters, everybody, because listen, the hyena crew is all colors. Do you understand? Let's be clear. The hyena crew is all colors. This fake sisterhood that we got going on here. They all was rallying for her to be messing with Stefan Diggs. Let's be clear. And y'all know that this man accept all pussy from the collection plate. And y'all was rallying for, oh, that's good, that's good. So we gonna get into the discussion. Now, listen, the title of my show is called Take Heed to the Message. Okay? And my given name is Abang Anwa. Okay? It just means queen. So we got a big discussion today, and we're going to get into it because one thing I want to share with y'all, I know we clown a lot. I know we clown a lot. But in every live that I give y'all, there's a lesson. Even when you don't like it, there's a lesson in every live that I give you. And the lesson here today is you supposed to know better. That's the lesson here today. You supposed to know better. You done jumped from the pan straight into the fire. Okay? Now, all this is alleged because allegedly he didn't go with them. He didn't want to go with them to Disney World, allegedly. Okay? You want this man to take the place of Offset. That was allegedly, and he said he didn't want to go. Then also, allegedly, the BBL was stinking, okay? So we all want to say alleged, because I ain't got no money and I don't want nobody to sue me, okay? So we all got to say alleged. So allegedly, she wanted him to go to Disney World with those kids. That's not his. And then, because she trying to replace Offset. And then the BBL was stinking. So alleged. Let's be clear. Now, the first foolery of the day. Ooh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. To everybody that is in my chat, good morning. Good morning. Okay? Let's get some understanding in here. Now, when you come to take heed, you're supposed to wipe your feet. Wipe your feet mean what? Hit that like button. Be respectful. Hit that like button. Don't just hide in the chat. Hit that like button. Be nice. Okay? Be nice. Your mama gave you manners. She taught you manners. Show those manners. Okay? Hit that like button. There's either you double tap it or either you'll see the 3 dots at the top. That's all I need you to do. You understand? Be nice. Be nice. Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, 18. How are you, baby? It's good to see you. Who else we got in here? Let me see. And Larry. Connie. Larry. How are you, dear? Let's get into the nonsense this morning. Now, I got 43 of y'all in here so far. And I only got 48 now. I only got 11 likes. Y'all being disrespectful. Y'all being disrespectful. Be nice now. Hey, Tracy, what's up, baby? So let's get into the first foolery of the day. Okay? First foolery of the day. We going straight to YouTube first. Okay? First foolery of the day. Now, there's a couple people that's going to get in here and talk. Now, B with the T is going first. A shout out to that sister for always having the T. Okay? So we're going to get into that first one. All right? Cardi B dumps Stefon Diggs. Okay? Allegedly. Alleged. Everything that you hear today is alleged. Let's get in the first one. Here we go. We're going to get in the first one. The thing is that a lot of y'all will leave your husband to become side chicks. Sometimes another thing too, you get what you attract. See, when you have not taken time to heal, time to clean out everything that is not right within you, this is what you attract. Cardi B only attract Pookie and Rere. I don't care if they, they ain't got nothing or they rich. That's all she can attract because there's something going on inside of her. Alleged. I don't want to get sued. But this is the uncomfortable truth. When you have a woman that every time everybody that she met in her life that is a problem, that means it's her. that means it's her. She's attracting those type of men. But when you tell women this, they immediately get upset. What do you mean I attract these type of men? It's something going on in you. Because she thought she could do better. But the true problem is there's something going on inside of her that immediately when she sees those type of men, that's what her, you know what I'm saying? She attracts them. You understand? Pookie and Rere and Pookeisha and Rakeisha, they attract each other. Do you understand? Take Heed ain't in here. Take Heed is not in, let me repeat that again. Take Heed is not in here trying to bash her. Okay? Because I was on Baby Mama Lane up the street around the corner. I was in the Hyena Kingdom too. Okay? I was a Pookeisha and a Rakeisha. You understand? But it's until you know that there's a problem with you. It's until you find out you got the problem. You understand? When you find out you got the problem, this is when the change can occur. But if you don't understand that there's a problem going on inside you, that's what you will continue to attract, my sisters. Do you understand? So she might get a man who got all this money and this and that. She might get a man that got all this money, but he's still gonna have that Pookie and Rere mindset. So you left your husband. Good morning, marriage politics and sports. How are you, RP? You left your husband to go be with a man who accept all type of side chicks, and you were mad that your husband had a side chick, but you went and started messing with a man who side chicks, the women he been messing with, have no problem with letting you know I'm still screwing him. That sound crazy. And because you in your mind think you want to be the main chick, and you not going to be the main chick. You not going to be the main chick. Let's understand that. Marriage, politics, and sports says, who said the BBL is stinking? We about to get into it. It's alleged. Listen, it's alleged. I can see that he does not want to play the stepdad. Her BBL could not have just started stinking. That sounds, yes, it does. But we gonna see, we gonna talk about it. Remember, take heed to the message she promoted. I know she did. And that's why I say she still got that Pookeisha and Rakeisha activity. Okay? She still got it. So she be in here calling Offset all types of names, but she's the same. She's the girl version of Offset. Okay? Let's be clear. This is why even when she separated from Offset, what did she do? She jumped in the same lane. You were a wife and now you turned into a side chick. You understand? And a lot of y'all women do that. You will leave your husband and then you turn around from being the main chick, the queen, to turn into the side chick. And so Offset came to social media. He came to a live, one of his lives or whatever. I think it was on IG. And you hear him in the background playing music, laughing and stuff like that. And that was indirectly, okay, he's starting trouble with her. You understand? He ain't say her name, he ain't say nothing, but he was laughing the whole time and playing his song talking about, I don't care who you slept with in your past. I don't care who you, I don't care nothing about this ninja. That's what the song said. Anyway, we're going to play it. But let's get to the first video. And this is B with the T. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it, y'all.
Now, what am I talking about? Rumors are swirling that Cardi B and Stefan are officially finally done it over, because fans are noticing that Cardi B just deleted all of his pictures off her Instagram page. Now, y'all know Cardi B and Stefan Diggs have been dealing with each other for maybe about 7 to 9 months, I'm guessing. Now, Cardi B only popped out with him maybe about 6 or 7 months ago, but it seemed like they were going strong.
And allegedly, this is the guy she was screwing with that last baby, Offset baby. She was screwing Stefan Diggs with Offset last child they had together. Alleged. Okay, let's continue.
Cardi B was all in love again. I mean, they were on yachts together, courtside at basketball games and all that. I mean, this was her relationship right after Offset. Y'all forgetting that it was rumors going around that Stefan Diggs was the man that Cardi B cheated on while pregnant with Offset's baby. Allegedly. So that man allegedly has been all up in the mix. But let's be very clear here. Stefan Diggs has allegedly never been faithful to Cardi B. Now, it has been woman after woman after woman who has basically came out and let it be known that they're dealing with him too. And I'm wondering if that's the issue. Now, if Cardi B is officially done with Stefan Diggs, I wonder if Cardi B got tired of all these women coming out alleging that they have a piece of her man. And I do believe that those women who continue to come out were jealous that Cardi B was getting the attention that they probably wanted, because Stefan Diggs hasn't really been public with any other woman like he had been with Cardi B. No matter how many women he had talked to in the past, and let's be real, Stefan Diggs is known for being a ladies' man. But again, Cardi B was the one that he was popping out with very strong. So I feel like those other women were jealous, and their mission was to always break them up. But if she is done with him because of all these women,
and you see how the fake sisterhood, you see how, and there's no smoke to D. There's no smoke to D. But you see how they promoting that she's out with Stefan Diggs. Nobody's promoting that she needed to heal and sit down somewhere. Like right after you done had this baby, you and Offset done separated, or y'all separated before, and you were screwing allegedly Stefan Diggs. You were screwing him, and then you turned into trying to be his main chick. And the thing is that a man like this, let's be clear, Stefan is not ready to settle down. Let's be clear. And if he does, it's not going to be with a woman who already a baby mama. He not ready for that. Those women who, and this is how you know he wasn't ready, because allegedly he didn't want to go on that Disney trip with her and those kids. Okay? The person she was supposed to ask was that baby daddy slash husband. Okay? That's who she was supposed to ask, not Stefan Diggs. The kids would have had a much better time with their father. Let's be clear. Some of y'all get in here and y'all want to root for her, but y'all rooted for her to be with the wrong man. Alleged. Let's continue.
Like Cardi B just got out of a toxic marriage to a man who refused to be faithful to her. So she already went through a lot of emotional abuse with Offset. So I don't blame her for getting out if this is what's really going on. I mean, the girl hasn't even had time to heal.
And you hear her say, I don't blame her for getting out. No. She needed time to heal, postpartum, all those things. And y'all promoted her going out with Stefan Diggs. Y'all promoted that. Yeah, that's right. He cheating Cardi. Get out there and be doing your thing while she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Let her go and screw whoever she want to screw. And y'all was promoting it. That's right. That's right. You don't need Offset. And this is the thing. Some of y'all believe that y'all super women. Some of y'all believe it. So when you pregnant, you like, oh, I could do whatever. And this is the thing. Your hormones is racing. You going through a lot of turmoil. And can you imagine screwing somebody else with your husband baby in your belly? Because y'all not divorced. Alleged. Let's get that. I want to say alleged. Okay, here we go.
Tell me that Offset didn't traumatize her. But y'all already know what I like to say. Time will tell, and y'all know Cardi B will talk. Now, that's one thing about Cardi. you don't really have to wonder too much, because if something is bothering her enough, she's either going to go on Spaces on Twitter, or she's going to get on her TikTok or Instagram Live, and she is going to vent. So we're just going to have to wait and see if Cardi B speaks on this alleged breakup with her boo Stefon Diggs. But I want to know, what do you guys feel about this? Do you guys feel like this is good for Cardi B? Do you think they are officially broken up, or do you think they're on a break? And do you feel like they're going to get back together? Y'all let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. But that's all I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.
Can your dentures withstand the force?
So sorry, y'all, commercial. So we gonna get back into the video, okay? But this is the uncomfortable truth. You wanted this man to be the stepdaddy. Because why? It's going to hurt Offset. You understand? You wanted this man to be the stepdaddy because why? It's going to hurt Offset. Most of the time when women do things to try to hurt, you know, their past lover or, you know, husband or whatever, it's always going to involve the children. If they have kids, it's going to always involve the children. Like, y'all remember how she braided the boy hair? Like Stefon Diggs and stuff like that. That was a dig at her husband. You understand how she wanted him. She wants Stefon to go to alleged Disney World with the kids. That's a dig at the husband. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us trying to find a mutual ground to figure out how we gonna raise these kids together, let's get in here and be petty. So the children lose at the end of the day. Let's get in here and be petty against one another. Offset is, you listen, we not letting him off the hook either. But the thing is that you needed to go heal. You just had that baby. Why would you go and jump from you in the pan and then you jump into the fire? That's crazy. And the thing is, a lot of these sisters out here, okay, from the Hyena Kingdom, y'all all promoted her being with Stefon Diggs. And you know Stefon is a dog, okay? Alleged. You know he loved getting that BJJ from the free throw line.
Deletes all pictures of Stefon Diggs from Instagram. What is going on? Did it break up? I thought those two was going to make it. But let me tell you, men are men. Let's find out what's going on later on. This is getting very scary and juicy. I want to know what's the real information. I get out, let you know.
Cardi B and Stefan Diggs broke up. That nigga said, I ain't taking care of nobody kids.
Man, so they saying Cardi B and Stefon Diggs allegedly broke up. She deleted all the pics of Stefon Diggs off her page. I ain't gonna lie, if this real, I ain't surprised by this. Dude from Young Miami, the baddest out of the whole industry. And the people that thought this was gonna last is insane. Nah, all jokes aside, this probably is cap though. Just because you delete a picture off your page don't mean nothing.
That's true too.
Ladies, y'all gotta do better. I'm sorry to tell you, but the grass is not greener on the other side.
It's not.
If you got your man that's taking you serious, really, being there, showing up when it's time to show up, take him serious. An older female always told me, leaving a man for cheating, it's like leaving a place because it's raining. It's like you took a trip to Jamaica. Now you want to leave because it's raining. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying what Offset was doing was right. Okay, we know, but he showed up when it was time.
It's not right. Nobody should be cheating on nobody when you're married. You're both committed to each other. So I want us to be clear on that. Takey could never get in here and side with that because I'm a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be like, yeah, that makes sense, because I know the pain and the heartache, you understand, when your husband cheat. So I'm not going to be like, yeah, that makes sense, okay? But let's be clear. You were the queen and you jumped to be the side chick. Because, yes, Stefon brought you everywhere and showed you off and this and that or whatever. But he ain't want nothing serious because he still was screwing other people. And you put up with it. You put up with it. You put up with it. Just like you did Offset, you put up with it. So you left your husband to go be with a man who got community dick too. Now let's continue. Here we go.
He took you serious. I don't know who need to hear this, but good men do not grow on trees.
True.
Allegedly, she asked him to go to Disneyland with her and the kids.
Alleged.
He denied it. Now you want to delete all his pictures off Instagram? Like, come on, Cardi B. You know what you signed up for, big dog.
And all you were trying to do was give him a ready-made family. A lot of us, we can't read the room when it comes to men. A lot of us don't. We don't read the room well. I told y'all, we hear If something goes in our ear, goes through our city, then comes out, and the whole message is wrong. Somebody told you something, it went through your city. By the time it got out, the whole message is messed up. You didn't read the room. This man just wanted to. That's it. That's it. Who would not want to bag the most hottest chick in the industry right now? Who would not want to? Do you understand? Now, we all know it's cosmetic, but still, who would not want to bag the most hottest chick in the industry right now? You understand? So let's be clear about that part right there. There's a lot of men who would screw Cardi B right now. There are a lot of men, if she gave the chance, they would screw her. But they ain't doing nothing else. It's just a smash and a dash. That's it. And some of y'all women, we have to understand that. Sometimes the man just wants you for that smash and dash, and that's it. And so you left your husband, who at least when you needed him to show up, when you needed him to be the father, you know what I'm saying? When you needed him to be the husband, he came. And so you were trying to do the same thing with Stefon Diggs, but he has no link to you or those children. Only link he had was that pussy. Just the pussy. That's it. That's it. And you tried to make it more than what it is. And a lot of y'all women do that. You try to make it more than what it really is. Okay, 18 said no one is taking her seriously. They're just in for the smash and dash. She's not seen as someone to build with, just pass time with. Now you right, my sister. You ain't lying about that. Let's continue.
Superman to Clark Kent, you ain't going for it. And now you mad? Imagine if you would have asked Offset. Fam would have been there, chin on his shoulder, taking pictures. But no, use a female logic. You gonna leave a man.
Female logic.
You're a man. Thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. I'm sorry to tell you, Miss Cardi. The guys that you like have conscience. You have 3 kids. And plus, I remember where you come from. You know, straight out the strip club. You know, we forget. You got money, that's cool, but I got money too. Having a yacht party, other females invited, that's cool. But going to Disneyland game with other kids, that's not mine. And you want to get mad at me now? I mean, let's keep that shit real, man. The man was posting his ex, and you still was fucking with him. You feel what I'm saying? So you accepted it.
Alleged. And you still, they said, the man said, the one who just did this post, he said he was still posting his ex, and yet you still was screwing with him. He was doing it in your face. He was doing it in your face. I want us to be clear. Everything we talking about today is alleged. I ain't got no money. I don't want nobody to sue me. But the uncomfortable truth is that you were trying to make him the stepfather, and he was not ready for that. When you asked him about Disney World, he said no. He said no, he's not ready for that. Because this was just, I'm smashing you. This the relationship we got. We walk around and this and that. I'm smashing you, and that's it. This is a case of trying to be the main chick and you just a glorified side chick. That's what it is. Alleged. Let's continue.
But when Offset, you heard about Offset cheating, yeah, you want to leave him?
And that's the uncomfortable truth. You left Offset for cheating, but yet you stuck in there with Stefon Diggs because why? You knew it would bother Offset. You knew it would bother Offset. This wasn't that, oh, you was feeling Stefon Diggs. You knew it would irk Offset. Most of the time when women get out of relationship with a boyfriend or whatever like that, and now we got to say husband. We got to say husband in her case. I want to make you suffer. Do you understand? That's woman logic.
I felt that she needed to let herself air out. You know what I'm saying? As women, we grow. We are not the same people. I told y'all, she is not the same person she was on Love and Hip Hop. She's been married. She has children. You know what I'm saying? We got to find out who we are.
She still got the same mindset. I don't want to hear nobody getting here and talk about she was growing. No, she still got the same mindset. She hasn't changed, okay? Maybe she growing in some different parts of her life, but she still have the same mindset, and that's why she keep running into the same type of man. Can you imagine if Carly went to go heal? If she took time to go heal for like a year and a half after that baby, she went and took time to heal. Her opportunity would broaden. People would still remember her past, but if she went and sat down and took time to heal, because we don't want to say, oh, she ain't gonna find nobody, but if she would have sat down and went and took time to heal, you understand, and focus on those children. She focused about what the next pipe she gonna jump on, and that's not what, you know what I'm saying. And I'm not saying she hitting a pipe. I'm talking about, you know, that ping ping. Okay, she focused on the next person she about to jump on, and she should have took time to go heal. Let's continue.
Out of one relationship with this spirit and then jumping in another relationship with this spirit, you're not letting yourself heal. You know what I'm saying? Read a book. You know what I'm saying? Find some good shows to feed into you. Download the Bible app. Do what you need to do. But at the same time, just jumping from person to person and this man got children. And a lot of people said he was no better than Offset. You know what I'm saying? So then what that lead more people talking about you. You know what I'm saying? I know people say, I don't care about people talking. To a certain extent, you care about people saying what they say. They get in the comments and they read.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? You can save yourself the stress. Don't sign up for that stress, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a secret until you know it's really, 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 really locked in. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed. J-Lo.
And another thing too, y'all, you bring these men around your babies. You understand? The kids interact with him and you don't even know if the relationship is real. That's the part we mess up on. That we bring these babies, you know what I'm saying? Let these men that you don't know if the relationship is going to last. You bring these babies around these men and the children see them. They get a connection with these men. You understand? That's why you supposed to wait until it's real. Do you understand? Wait until it's real. Stop being so excited to have these kids meet these men. You don't know if this thing is real. And so you bring these babies around these men. And now the babies start asking questions. Mom, where's Stefan? Where's, this and all this other stuff. So, it doesn't make sense. But because I want to pay Offset back, I want to get in here and hurt him. So let me do whatever I want to do and let him know that I'm clapping those cheeks with another man. I'm just saying, well, not clap, but you opening up that pussy. Okay? So let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's continue.
What's good, family? Listen, I wanted to do this video like a couple weeks ago, but I never did it. And I just got a notification that gave me a reminder. So I'm going to do it anyway, but listen. So it's about Cardi B, right? And Offset. And I'm like, okay, Cardi B and Offset, they going through that issue. But why is she flossing Stefon Diggs like they're married? Right? Like, even if they're together, at best he's just a boyfriend. What's that mean? That means y'all can break up at any time, any moment, right?
Right.
So then I was like, why is she making all the stuff she do with Stefon Diggs? Why is she posting all on the internet? Is she trying to get like Offset jealous or whatever? But
yeah.
It was just irking me. Kind of like when I seen her on the boat with Stefon Diggs and she's shaking her booty with the other woman, I'm like, Stefon Diggs, he known to stay with women, with baddies. And I'm like, what makes Cardi B the one? Why is she doing all this nonsense? Sure enough, she done deleted all the pictures off her Instagram. That's what the notification said. They breaking up. And I was just like, why did she go so hard with Stefon Diggs? Like,
alleged.
It makes me wonder, like, what did he tell her to where she was comfortable and she was just like, I'm finna go all out with him. I'm finna shake my ass. I'm finna do all this on the internet with this nigga. And it didn't sit right with me. I'm like, Cardi, you should just be laying in the cut. Find somebody you gonna date. Keep it on the low, right? Because you never know we gonna take a L. And like with most people, we like taking our L's in silence.
Right.
We blast all that stuff out to the public, on the Instagram, on Twitter, and all that nonsense. When that stuff comes to an end.
And that's because you got people running around social media and they'll tell you, oh, a woman with a certain amount of children can't find no man. Ain't no man gonna sign up for that. And the uncomfortable truth is that a lot of women don't want to come to that realization. There's a special type of man that take on women who have a lot of kids. Do you understand? There's a special type of man that does that. Okay? And they are not cut from the same cloth. Now, don't get me wrong. Men who don't take on baby mamas, those men are special too, because they have requirements on how they want their life to go. So shout out to the brothers who said, listen, I want to build my own family. And I don't blame men for saying that, because you want to build your own legacy. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's also men out here that are ready to save women. And sometimes they go and save women and the women don't want to be saved. But Stefon Diggs is not the right one to try to get in here and you trying to make Offset jealous. You can't make me jealous if the guy is the same as me. You can only make me jealous if this brother is doing better than me. If he's doing better than what I was doing, that's only how you can make me jealous. But if he the same as me, baby, you can't make nobody jealous. You can't. And you should have took time to sit and heal. You should have took time to figure out if this marriage was going to be for you or not for you. You understand? I'm just saying. And the fake sisterhood not going to tell you that because they happy you out here just doing nonsense. The fake sisterhood is happy you out here spreading that pussy. Yeah, that's right. That's right, because revenge is sweet, honey. Revenge is sweet. That's why you have all those women rooting for you doing nonsense to this man, because revenge is sweet. The sad part is that you should have went and sat down and took some time, baby. Now look at this nonsense. And everybody laughing. Everybody laughing. Because the uncomfortable truth, it is hard for a man to take on an already made family. That's the uncomfortable truth. And this man is not ready to be nobody's stepdaddy. He's still out here smashing everything in a little bit. You understand? So that was the wrong thing to even ask him, can you go to Disney World with me and the kids? He not ready for that. We gonna say alleged. Let's continue.
Probably over there dying right now. Like, you did all that with this dude just for y'all to break up. You made a whole song about me, Offset. Wow, this dude, you doing all this with the other guy, and now y'all breaking up. Crazy work, man. But I just thought that was weird how Cardi was going so hard with Stefon Diggs. And I'm like, y'all ain't known each other for a year. You going hard like this for the homeboy? But hey, I just thought it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about it, man?
Fighting camp.
And you know what? He's right. It was crazy. He's right. It was crazy for her to go that hard like that. You don't understand? He's right. It was crazy for her to go as hard as that. And they, you know what I'm saying? You bringing this man around the kids. You don't know if this is serious. You already see he's smashing all types of women. And let me share something with you. Men who have money don't just date average looking women. They don't just date average looking women. Now they marry them average looking ones because they want their children to be around a stable woman. Okay? Y'all ones who get your body altered and you do all these things, these men know you ain't stable. They know you just good for this. That's all they know. You good for this. But when they marry, they get those women who are average looking. Okay? Let's be clear. I want y'all to be looking at all these NFL stars and basketball stars. Their wives are like average looking women. They ain't got all this big breasts, big butt sticking out. No. That's for them hoes that they go on a screw and they come home to an average looking woman. And you and Carly, you wanted to be that, but no, you can't because he didn't want to put you in that position. Baby, you got a lot of stuff going on. You are broken. And social media don't want to tell you because we want to get out here and feed you a false ideology. You broken. You need to go heal. Bringing those kids around, the man and this and that, he not ready. He is not ready. Anyway, next video, we got a pop spill, okay? This brother on social media, and now I'm not sure if it's, yeah, I think it is, it's a man. Pop spill. We're going to get into the discussion. Here we go. Here's the next video runner up. Here we go.
My was huge. And the reason why my was so huge, because I almost ain't 20, and you already know my already have some shots. So my was already huge as like putting that baby weight on my body, plus that.
It seems like Cardi B's BBL is starting to raise some eyebrows.
I'm sorry. It's AI, I guess, audio or something. So pop spill. Here we go. It's AI. I don't know. Let's continue. Here we go.
Especially since Stefan Diggs recently commented on how beautiful it supposedly is. However, it looks like he's done defending her, as after Cardi's...
So now, allegedly, he was bragging about her booty, okay? And some people were talking about her butt and how big it is and stuff like that. And you know those BBLs, eventually they lose shape, okay? So he was bragging, and then all of a sudden he stopped bragging about her backside. Alleged. Let's continue.
Performance went viral, and not in a good way. Rumors about her BBL being a complete failure spread like wildfire. Shortly after, Stefan returned to his ex, and the two were seen together again. The discussion around Cardi's BBL has been ongoing for some time now, with many people questioning what's wrong with it. While it might seem like we're criticizing her body, we're not body shaming, just pointing out the issues that seem to be getting worse. If Stefan is indeed walking away from her because of this, things might get even more complicated. Given how serious the issue seems, Cardi has responded to fans who are upset with Stefan for abandoning her, and, true to form, Cardi's response is as bold as ever, despite...
He doesn't have to stay with her. Stefan does not have to stay with her. Y'all mad with him for the wrong reason. He does not have to stay with her. He has no obligation to stay with her. She's supposed to be under Offset covering. He has no obligation to be with her. He was just there for this. That's it. You can tell he was just there for this because you screwing a woman who pregnant with somebody else's baby. You understand? You were just there for that. Let's be clear. Sometimes y'all believe that because a man smashed you, that he wants to have a relationship with y'all. That's that false ideology that we put in our mind that, oh, we're going to live happily ever after and all this nonsense. Let's continue.
Being a bit chaotic. It seems like things are becoming increasingly problematic. Let's break it down. For a while now, Cardi B's body has been the topic of online chatter. To her credit, she's always been open about the cosmetic procedures she's had done. That said, many people praise her figure, although it's been noted that she frequently undergoes body enhancements. This has led some to now complain that her body's changes are starting to look problematic. One issue with surgery is that it can be addictive, making it difficult to know when to stop. Things took a turn when a photo of Cardi from Coachella went viral, but not for the reasons she would have hoped. She tried to argue that the image had been photoshopped or altered, but everyone knows that Getty Images doesn't modify their photos, so what you see is what you get. Cardi quickly posted a new image of herself, and while it looked good, fans accused her of photoshopping it, leading to widespread discussions about how her real-life appearance didn't match up. In classic Cardi fashion, she hit back at the critics, calling them ugly and broke.
It's always you stupid, weak as this. It's never the bad piece. It's never the bad. You know what it is? It's never the bad piece, and it's never the trans piece. The cunt trans with it. The cunt trans always with it. The bad with it. The niggas with the money with it. It's always you bad bill, angry, jealous bitches, and it's always you funky, ugly country butch queens.
As if the drama wasn't enough, new rumors are emerging that Stefan Diggs broke up with Cardi B because her BBL reportedly smells bad. Sources say their engagement ended tragically because Stefan just couldn't handle the odor anymore. He allegedly ran back to his ex, who...
Alleged that the booty stank. Alleged that the booty stink. But y'all know what they say about these BBLs, okay? Y'all know what they say about these BBLs on social media, okay? All right, let's understand that part. Let's continue.
YouTube Premium is ad-free.
And it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh my God. Urel, how are you, honey? It's crazy. Okay, JE, how are you? Listen, it's nonsense. And oh my God.
Cozying up together, seemingly picking up their relationship exactly where it left off. It seems like they've been in constant communication, as she also shared text from him during their time together. Fans are now speculating whether Stefan had been keeping his ex on standby throughout his entire relationship with Cardi. This theory gained traction.
I really don't think he had a relationship with Cardi. I think that he was just smashing her, and that's what I think. Because if this man is known to be sleeping around, there's no way that he had a real relationship with Cardi. He just probably showed her around. So to have people believe that, you know what, he was smashing her and they doing things together. Because, listen, when you got a bad chick on your arm, you know what I'm saying? The other men look at you differently when you got a bad chick on your arm. And let's be clear, Cardi B is a bad chick from cosmetics, okay? Let's be clear, all right? Now, he's out here walking around with her. They acting like they really together and this and that. Listen, and it all was just a smash and dash type thing. And she tried to make it more than what it is. Because by even inviting this man to Disney World with your children, you brought this man into your kid's life right after you and your husband was like, it's no more. That's crazy. That's crazy work because you upset with your husband. See, I'm going to share something with you. I always say this to y'all. Women do stuff that the devil himself has never seen. The devil, when a woman is ready to pay you back, the devil sit to the side and watch her. That's how bad it is. The devil like, okay, let me take my break. Sit right to the side and watch her. Because that is diabolical how you braided that baby hair and then you took a picture. Like, that's diabolical. You brought the baby into the foolery. The boy child, you done brought him into the foolery. Offset son, braided this baby hair just like, and we know why you did it. You could have braided the baby hair any old kind of way, but we know why you did it. It was to hurt Offset. See, one thing when you want to hurt a man, regardless of who you say he is, okay? But if this man has a connection with his children, the best thing that women believe that they can do is go through the children. See, I can hurt you if I go through the kids. You understand? And I watched a woman yesterday that said, oh, men use the children more than women use the children. That's a lie. That's a lie. The children are being taught by mama. Do you understand? So children always want to do something to please mama. So if mama tell the child to do something, the child is going to do it. You understand? The child is going to do it. And not even understanding what the child is doing. Sometimes the mama will even tell a child, hang up on him. There's children who hang up on their father because the mama told them to. You understand? The mama tell a child, don't listen to your father. The child won't listen to the daddy. That's why I always tell y'all that you have to learn how to speak over your husband so the children can get in here and exalt their father's names. Do you understand that they'll speak highly of their dad? That's how you can tell the difference of a woman who she trains these children to love the daddy. And there's women who train the children to hate the daddy. Okay? So this is what it is. Why would you braid that baby hair like that? You could have braided the baby hair any old kind of way. But you braided the baby hair like Stefon Diggs, then took a picture. And you know Offset would have been upset. You know that, let me hurt him. Let me get in here and hurt him. You understand? Let him know his family is gone. So that's why you was up here parading around with Stefon Diggs. And Stefon, in his mind, was like, this is just, that's all it is. In his mind, he like, nah, I'm just, okay, alleged. I don't want to get sued. Let's be clear. Now, let's continue. Here we go.
Weeks of silence from him, prompting fans to question the true nature of his connection with Cardi. She added, "That doesn't sound like the kind of talk you have," suggesting something wasn't right. "I hate when a ninja act like he wasn't just crashing out being a stalker, but I'll let them have social media and play my part so he can get his clout." She then said, "I don't post him, I be with him in real life and we be doing it raw. Word on the street now is that Cardi B's dislike of her BBL may be the reason she was dumped, and it's turned into a complete disaster. While I'm not claiming that's the absolute truth, if it is, it's pretty absurd. That said, it wouldn't be a huge shock, given that Cardi's love for plastic surgery is something we all know about her. Additionally, even though cosmetic procedures can be a pain in Hollywood, plastic surgery has basically become routine. While you might not hear it from the stars themselves, many of them have had some kind of procedure done. Most of them will insist it's just a new contouring method, a stricter diet, or the sudden decision to go vegan as if those things could reshape your entire face and body. I won't start naming names, but let's be real. Green juice and yoga alone aren't enough to explain those changes.
Fact.
Cardi, however, is a completely different case. She's been refreshingly open about the surgeries she's had, unlike many celebrities who act like they woke up one day with a brand new nose and curves. She's not shy about discussing the work she's had done and has even warned others to think carefully before making similar decisions. What many admire about her is her commitment to honesty. She tries to stay true to herself. However, there's been a lot of buzz lately about whether Cardi is taking things too far. Fans have started noticing that her appearance is changing again, but not necessarily in the best way. There are growing concerns that all the tweaks and touch-ups might be catching up with her, while Cardi doesn't discuss it as much these days. If you've been following her from the start, you know her background and environment had a significant impact on why she started getting surgery in the first place. Where she grew up, women who had big booties, full chests, and Coke bottle curves were considered the epitome of beauty. That was the standard everyone admired. Cardi, however, didn't fit that mold. She's openly said that she was very thin as a child, which wasn't seen as attractive in her community. She was one of the few girls in her neighborhood who didn't have that curvy body, and it stuck with her. Instead of brushing it off, she started feeling self-conscious after being taunted and bullied, which led her to lose confidence and struggle with depression. It made her feel like something was wrong with her and that she wasn't beautiful.
And you know what I love about women splaining? Because this now I know that this is a woman content, okay? Know what I love about women splaining? That we got to go through a whole seminar on why we doing foolery. You understand? I love women splaining because we always got to go through a whole seminar before we actually get to the truth. Because people were picking on you, that's why you went and got all these type of surgeries, and now you're regretting these surgeries. Let me share something with you. A lot of y'all women be wanting to get like a Coca-Cola bottle shape, and I understand. But I'm going to share something with you. If Southern food don't fix it, then it can't be fixed. Do you hear me? If cornbread and gravy can't fix it, then it can't be fixed. Just leave your body alone and continue to exercise and do what you need to do. Okay? Because if cornbread and gravy can't fix it with ham hocks, leave that alone. Leave it alone. Your body just not meant to be like that. And now you regretting getting the BBL done and all this other stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine every time you sit down on that BBL that you get a whiff? It hits you in your face. You get a whiff. Once you open your legs, whoop. Now, mind you, this is alleged. I don't know if BBL stinks, okay? So I want us to be clear about something, but this is what social media says. Those BBLs be stinking. Okay, guys, if you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also donate to the page as well, because I see I only got 61 likes. Y'all be respectful. You've been in here talking with me. You've been in here watching me. Be nice now. Hit that like button. You came in here, clean your feet. When you come to my chat, clean your feet. That means hit that like button, baby. Okay? Hit that like button. There's either tap the screen, okay? Double tap the screen, or either hit those 3 dots at the top, and then you'll see the like button. Be respectful, baby. Okay? Now, let's go back. Here we go.
Personalities that like, they praise thick girls, that they praise, as they praise thighs, they praise all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk around my ass flat. No. Some of y'all happy with it, that's great, but that just wasn't me when I was young. So
when Cardi began stripping, things started to change. But contrary to what you might think, entering the club didn't immediately boost her confidence or empower her, at least not at first. She didn't have the body type that most of the club regulars were into when she first started dancing. She stayed slender, and in her community, curves were highly valued. As a result, she found herself being ignored and feeling like she didn't fit the ideal again, which only deepened the damage to her already fragile self-esteem. After years of bullying and struggling with feelings of inadequacy, Cardi eventually saved up enough money for her first surgery, a breast augmentation. She got it done at 18, and for a while, it truly lifted her spirits. Finally, she started to feel a bit more confident, more like the person she wanted to see when she looked in the mirror. But as anyone who's familiar with plastic surgery knows, it's rarely a one-and-done situation. Many surgeries require touch-ups, upkeep, and adjustments over time. Given how concerned Cardi was about her image, the whole process became quite addictive, both emotionally and physically. That first procedure was just the beginning, and once she saw the positive changes, it became easier to continue. Things started to improve for Cardi after her first surgery, but she was still making far less than the curvier strippers because she still had a flat butt. At the same time, she was dealing with heartbreak. Her boyfriend was cheating on her, which only made things harder. It was painfully obvious.
Now, I want to share something with y'all, and I had said this yesterday. When you keep dating, you're dating, and it's different men that you're dating, and the end result is the same thing after each man that you have dated, that means, baby, there's something wrong with you. If every man that you meet cheating on you, every man that you met is cheating on you, that means there's something going on with you. Because you're choosing this type of man. There's a certain type of man that you like, and you're choosing them. And because something is going on in you, you're attracting these type of men. Every man that Carly has been with has cheated on her. Every man she's been with has cheated on her. I'm just calling it out, baby. I'm calling it out like I see it. You know what I'm saying? As I see it, I'm calling it out. If every man you mess with is cheating on you and he dogging you out, that means there's something wrong with you, my sisters. That means something is going on inside of you that you need to change. That's why a lot of these women get in here and say there's no good men. There's something going on with you, because there is a lot of good men. Okay? There is a lot of good men, but there's something going on with you that you're attracting these type of ain't shit men. And sometimes when y'all sisters get in here, not sometimes, all the time, when y'all get in here, y'all be like, all I see is ain't shit men. That means you an ain't shit woman. That's nasty, I know. That means you are an ain't shit woman. Okay? So be mindful of what you say. Let's continue.
Why the other girls had big booties, and she began to wonder if maybe he wouldn't look elsewhere if she just had more curves. Here's the issue though. Cardi lived in New York and was just 20 years old. She didn't have enough money to see a certified, reputable plastic surgeon. She was still pretty thin, which made things even more complicated, because a BBL, Brazilian butt lift, requires using your own body fat. Since she didn't have enough fat, she eventually turned to a woman named Donna Francis, paying $800 for illegal silicone injections in her thighs and butt, a far riskier choice than the safer option. If Donna's name sounds familiar, it's because she gained infamy after one of her clients passed away during one of these unapproved treatments. After a long legal battle, Donna was eventually arrested and sent to jail for running an illicit silicone injection business. Thankfully, Cardi survived the procedure without any serious complications. However, just because she talked to GQ magazine about the wild aftermath doesn't mean she got away unscathed. She shared, "It was the craziest pain ever. I felt like I was going to pass out. I felt a little dizzy, and it leaked for like 5 days.
5 days.
After that experience, Cardi slowed down with the surgeries for a while, taking a step back from any further treatments.
I was a dancer and everything. Like, I had the titties, I had the bomb tattoos, I had a six-pack, I could do a whole split, everything. But, not split, but I could do crazy pole tricks, all that shit. But I was missing some.
She said the only thing, though, I was missing some ass. That's what she said. I was missing some ass. Now, listen, shout out to Pop Spill. Thank you for the amazing content. And also, B with the T. Thank you for the amazing content. Let's understand something real quick. Okay? Let's understand something real quick. Okay? Oh, my God. Fair use, fair use. You understand? Let's be clear. Fair use, fair use. You understand? Oh my God. So now the next video we're about to get into is Dee Dee. Shout out to Dee Dee. Dee Dee is an amazing content creator. Shout out to Dee Dee. She always dropping those gems. And there's a video, a part of her video I just want us to hear real quick. Because a lot of y'all, you want to be the main chick, but you don't qualify to be the main chick. A lot of y'all want to be the main chick, but you don't qualify to be the main chick. So shout out to Dee Dee. We're going to go straight over to her video, and we're going to discuss some foolery. Now, the connection of this video is tonight's conversation. Dee Dee done clipped tonight's conversation. And you got Kitty in there, and she's talking to some woman who came up to the panel, and she's asking a question. So somebody gonna get red. Okay, let's understand that. Somebody gonna get red. Here we go, y'all.
So I am back with another quick reaction for you guys. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe, share, and like the video as well. And hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. Now, this particular clip was a doozy. This particular woman is a side chick, right? But she wants to be the main chick, but it's not happening. So let's get into this. I want to get y'all thoughts on this. I'm going to get my 2 cents on the side chicks and what I think about them. And I want y'all to chime in the comments as well. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Comment, like, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Here we go.
Well, I'm the side chick, remember? So. Wait,
but you're trying to graduate, though, right?
I thought you wanted to graduate to be the main chick. I can't. Huh? See, it's difficult.
Okay, Jay, I see you. Jay, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I greatly appreciate you, my dear. Also, I see Urel, thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I don't know why I can't see it here on the other phone. I'm sorry, y'all, for the delay. Once again, can't disagree with the facts, Urel says. Thank you so much for taking time to donate to the channel this morning. I will get y'all something in here real good, okay? Give me 1 minute. We about to finish out with Dee Dee. It won't be too long. Here we go.
He has a wife. Yes.
I was trying not to take it there, because baby girl, I hate to say it, but your self-worth is low. You got the audacity, baby, to come to the microphone and ask us, what is it going to take for you to leave somebody that you knowingly belongs to somebody else? And then she also said, but I love him. You love him more than you love yourself. That's one thing that I do, Pete. There is no amount of money, no amount of riches, no amount of nothing for a man to be able to put you in second place. But my problem is I think you put yourself in second place, because sometimes we come in and we want to please people so bad because we want to be accepted that we put these people on a pedestal and we make them superior and we make ourselves inferior, so they're going to keep on treating you like you inferior. I'm sorry, y'all, I hate to get this passionate, but when you wake up and then you go and brush your teeth in the morning and you sit there and say, I'm a side chick. How does that make you feel? When you go through your day, when you texting this man, when you talking to this man in the car because he can't talk to you in front of his wife, when this man is on a business trip, he can't talk to you in the presence of his own home. In this man's own kingdom, you are a peasant. You're not allowed to come into this man's kingdom.
Kitty is nasty. Kitty say you a peasant, but she right though. She right, because that's what I say too. You're a peasant. Y'all be wanting to be the main chick, but you don't qualify to be the main chick. Let me share something with you. A lot of y'all side chicks will never make it to be main chick because you were not designed to be the main chick. You were not. And the one thing that I gotta give it to my brothers is that they know the difference. See, a man on the first day of meeting you, he knows which category to put you. Either you a hoe or you a wife. He knows what category to put you. So once he puts you in that category, please believe you're staying there. Please believe you will stay in there. If he puts you as a hoe, that's where you will remain. He knows that's what you are. Because why? You breed off hoism. Shout out to Kosha. You breed off hoism. And if you are a wife, you're going to breed off wife. He's going to be able to tell. Okay? Especially men who know themselves. He will be able to read the room. Some men can't read the room, and that's because some of them been raised by their mama alone. So some of them can't read the room. But men who can read the room, they know. They know if you a hoe and they know if you a housewife. And so some of y'all be wanting to be the main chick, but you don't qualify to be the main chick because some healing needs to go on. Some healing and some cleansing need to go on. That's the uncomfortable truth. Let's continue.
Woo, baby. Listen, I've seen this clip a couple of times, and listen, she went off because it's the truth. As much as women like to point the fingers at men and talk and say all these things about men, there are a lot of desperate women out here. There are a lot of women desperate for a man. As much as they say they don't need them and they're independent and they can take care of themselves, a lot of women out here are desperate for men to the point they will be willing to make themselves side chicks. To the point where you would be second to a man's wife, and once again, y'all know I do not condone cheating. I think if you want to have multiple women, I don't think you should be married. That's just me. I know it's not, everybody don't think like that, but that's just my opinion.
I agree with Dee Dee. If you want to be out here slinging that dick, okay? Slinging it everywhere, you shouldn't be married. My sisters, if you want to sling that JJ everywhere, you shouldn't be married because you're locking in and you're going to hurt this person. You understand? You're going to hurt this person. Let me share something with you. A person who has a certain type of lifestyle and you come in and threaten the kingdom, people can hurt you. People can hurt you over the fact that you're trying to destroy their life. This is why they always have crime of passion. Always crime of passion. Because somebody has lost their mind because they see you destroying their family. And so the best thing they think is to take you out. Some of y'all sign up for foolery when you invite men into your husband's house. You understand? Some of y'all sisters, your husband, his job, he travel out. And so some of y'all be getting fast. You bring these fools to your house and you don't even know that your husband is coming home early. And then all of a sudden, boom, he done caught you. Some of y'all brothers, you get in here, Your wife might be, gone or something and went on a girl's trip. You bring this girl into the house and your wife come home early. Boom, she done caught you. Y'all might as well just stay alone or just, get out here and sow your royal oats. Now, I don't agree with it because, it's a lot of stuff out here. But don't bring someone in on your foolery if you're not ready to settle down. You understand? If you're not ready to settle down, marriage should not be what you're talking about. And for y'all side chicks, you don't love yourself enough. You don't. To be the side chick. You don't love yourself enough because why would you want to be playing second fiddle? Let's continue. Shout out to Dee Dee. Y'all get in here, like and subscribe to this sister channel. Please hit the like and subscribe button, baby. Here we go.
For a woman to be secondary to a man's wife, you know this man, you are not his main priority. You know you're not the main chick. You know you will never be. They subject themselves to this because they are desperate to have companionship. They're desperate to have a man in their life, so they'll be willing to take you, any way that they can get you. And you got to ask yourself, is it that bad out here? You got to think about yourself. Look at you. Are you so bad that you can't go get your own man? Mm-hmm. What is it about you that you can't get a man who is willing to commit to you? What is wrong with you to the point where you will be willing to be somebody's plaything? Because that's what I call side chicks. They the playthings. You on the side.
Dee Dee ain't lying. They the plaything. She ain't lying. Shout out to Dee Dee. She is not lying. Good morning, Green Beans. Who else I got here? Mondo, what's up, baby? Wallace, how are you? Michael, I see you. How you doing? Your boy E, how are you? How you doing? Let's continue, okay? Let's continue with the foolery. All right? Let's get in here and continue because Dee Dee is telling the truth. Here we go.
There at his beck and call whenever he wants to pick you up and scoop you up and he wants to just, give a little time to you. You're ready, open, and available. Mm-hmm. When he got a little time away from his wife, he just go and scoop you up and get whatever he want out of you, and then he keep it moving, go back to his family.
Keep it moving.
So you gotta feel really low as a person, in my opinion, to put yourself in that position. I think that's a sad situation.
You can't call him on the holidays. You gotta wait for a certain time to call him. Okay? He can only be at your house at a certain time. Who signs up for that? Who signs up for that? And you know what I'm saying? You think it makes sense. You rather be the side chick. You think it makes sense. A lot of y'all exalt the side chick. A lot of y'all do. Y'all will say the wife is ugly, this and that, but you in competition with the wife. Because let's be clear, every time he hitting that backside and he dropping that pipe in you, baby, you quick to ask him who pussy is better. You competing with the wife. Why? Why are you competing with the wife? Don't get in here and be like, oh, take heed, you lying. No, I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. You competing with the wife, but there's no, he's laughing in his mind like, you could never compare to my wife. I'm just smashing you because I just want to hit it. That's it. You do some strange things for a piece of change that I would not even want to see my wife do. But my sisters who are wives, y'all got to start learning how to be a hoe with your husband. Y'all got to start learning how to be a hoe with your husband. Let's be clear. And I always tell y'all that. Take heed, promote hoism. I promote hoism. I will get in here and tell you quick. Be a hoe with your husband. Be a hoe. Do all those freaky things you used to think in your mind when you were young. Do you understand? Be a hoe with your husband. Okay? That's the best thing that you could do as a wife. Stop being scared. Even y'all Christian sisters too. Because let me share something with you. The marital bed, Yahweh said the marital bed will never be defiled. Think of some crazy shit. You understand? Think of some crazy shit. All of a sudden, think of some crazy shit. Start talking to him like he just be, I'm telling you, Learn how to talk to your husband when he giving those back shots. You will be so you gonna be wilding out because he is. First of all, if he never heard you say nothing, some of y'all just do that. Yeah, some of y'all just do that. Start talking to him. Start talking to him while he giving those back shots. The whole conversation is gonna change. You're going to see Hercules and the Incredible Hulk just come out because he never heard you do all those things. Be a hoe with your husband. Take Heed promotes this, baby. I promote it. I promote being a hoe with your husband. Okay? Not nobody else. Also, learn how to give head to your husband. Learn how to do that. If you don't know, get a lollipop and learn. A banana and learn. Learn how. Because what's happening is these side chicks is doing everything and a little bit. Do you hear me? To try to snatch him from that house. But only duty is keeping him there. And love is keeping him there. Learn how to outdo the side chick. Learn how to outdo the side chick. When you outdo the side chick, okay, he don't need her. He don't need her. You understand what Take Heed is telling you? I'm telling you this for a reason. I'm telling you so you can take heed. See, other content creators is not going to tell you. Take Heed is going to tell you the truth. When he get home from work, the kids are not in the house. You understand? The kids not in the house. Maybe they went to grandma's house or something like that. Okay? Granddaddy house or something like that. Do you hear what I'm saying? He come home. He getting out of the driveway. He coming into the house. Hey, baby, how are you? This is when you start tying that hair up. Tie that hair up. Boom. Pull them pants down right at the door. You understand? And jump on this man, okay? Jump on this man. You're going to be surprised. You are going to be surprised. You ain't never done that before. And then he see you just giving him head at the door. He's trying to hold the door. He's like, what is going on here? He's holding the door, looking at you like, what is going on? You have to learn how to outdo the side chick. That's why they come to social media. Oh, I do this and I do that for him. And my sisters, y'all got to start saying, yes, I will do that shit too. I will do it too. Remember, my sisters, your pussy is cleaner than the side chick. Your pussy is home for your husband. Start learning how to do that. I ain't say you got to dress skimpy around the house. A moo-moo will do fine. Honey, take heed with a moo-moo real quick. A moo-moo will do fine. Moo-moo will help you pull that moo-moo up while he on the lazy boy, you jump on that man. You jump on him. Stop talking about my head hurting and my back hurting and all this other stuff. Get some Tylenol. Tylenol is your friend. Tylenol is your friend. Start having an active sexual healing life with your husband. Listen, I want to share this with you because some content creators will tell you, oh, that don't make sense. Take Heed been married 18 years. We know Yahweh is at the helm of your marriage. We understand that, okay? We got to have God first. You understand? But I want you to know something. Have that sexual healing there too, so things trickle down easy in your marriage. Do you know how a man feel when he getting that but JJ on a regular? He ain't got to fight you for you to spread your legs like the Red Sea. Do you know how it feel for a man when he tap you on the shoulder late in the midnight hour and you just say, baby, come on? Not no trying to fight him and all this other stuff and everything like that. Do you know how it feel for a man to feel wanted by his wife? Anyway, that's a conversation for another day. Let's continue. Here we go.
Now, honestly, I think you have to have low self-esteem in order to put yourself in that position. Because you don't think highly enough of yourself to believe that you can get your own man, or not able to get your own man. What is wrong with you? So I think, there are a lot of women out there like that, to be honest with you. And we don't, they don't want to talk about the side chicks. You don't want to talk about the women fooling with somebody else's man. You know what I mean? And thinking that one day this man is going to leave his family and be with you, and it never happens. It never happens.
Shout out to D. We're going to stop her right there. We're going to stop Dee right there. I share her content on our community chat, and so y'all can go in there and finish the rest of the video. Shout out to Dee. Take heed is talking to you like this is because I know the other side. Do you understand? I know the other side. I know the side of the wife, the pain and the hurt. One thing that when I was married, when I was 19, my first marriage, okay, this is my second marriage and I've been married 18 years. My first marriage only lasted 3 years. One thing that something stuck with me when I asked my first husband, why do you cheat on me? Okay, I remember asking him this clear as day. Why do you cheat on me? Green beans, I see you correcting my English. Why do you cheat on me, right? Okay, mind you, I was very, how can I say that? I was curvy when I was young, very curvy. Flat tummy, everything curvy like crazy. He told me a man needs, he said a husband needs a housewife and a hoe. He said, and the things that I let her do to me, I can't see you do. And I was like, what? Okay, I looked at him, I was like, are you serious? Okay, Marcus, I see you. I said, are you serious? He said, yes. So this is why I take heed, encourage you being a hoe with your husband. You understand? This is why I take heed, encourage you to be a hoe with your husband. Do you hear me? When Take Heed come out her bedroom with her husband, right? The door been locked. But when Take Heed come out, Take Heed is mama now. I'm mama now. I'm mama now. But once I get in the room with my king, I'm somebody else. I lock that door. Okay? I'm somebody else. My sisters, you got to be somebody else. I've been married to my king 18 years. Yesterday, I did some shit to him that blew his mind. He was like, what the? He was like, what the? He was like, are you serious? What the? I was like, yeah, but we doing it this way today. He was so aroused. And I'm just telling y'all because I've been married a long time. Sometimes you have to think of shit out the box. Think of shit out the box. One thing you have to learn is if you have big breasts, whatever you have that is big on your body, use it to your advantage. Use it. My sisters, I'm letting you know, use it to your advantage. If you have something that is, you got big breasts, you got big butt, use it to your advantage. And if you don't have none of those things, what do you have else that will help? Your mouth. Your mouth help. If you don't have no big breasts, you don't have a big butt, what else do you have on your mouth? What else do you have on your body? Your mouth. Make that mouth game tight. Make that mouth game tight. Because if you don't, other women will do. Other women will do. Learn how to do these things when you are married. Make sure he always have a full belly. And make sure he empty below. Do you understand? Always make sure those things happen. Make sure respect comes first in a marriage. You understand? We got to understand that. Respect comes first, then love. Got to make sure that house clean. Make sure you give this man peace. Give him peace. One thing I want to share something with y'all, my sisters. You can't make a man do right. He has to want to do right. I don't care how much you scream at him, holler at him, or whatever. He has to want to do right. You can't make him do right. I don't care what kind of sexual moves that you move on him or whatever. You can't make him do right. That's where the choosing comes in. Because remember, he has to choose. A man who finds a wife finds a good thing, right? But you have to also accept him. So that's where the cleansing for you comes into play. Before you accept anybody ring because you want to be married so bad, the cleansing of you has to start first. Take heed will never tell you to get in here and not make love to your husband. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not one of those content creators. He get mad with you. Y'all getting in an argument and stuff like that. Oh, don't sleep with him. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you still make sure you cook and clean. I'm going to tell you still be kind to him. And when he tap you on the shoulder late in the midnight hour, even if you mad with him, get on your horse. Get on your horse. Just like your body belongs to him, his body belongs to you. Do you understand? When you're married, your bodies don't belong to yourself. Your body belongs to him, his body belongs to you. Do you know how good it feels when you're angry with your husband and you mount that horse? You think you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? You think as you mount that horse, you're doing something because you're mad. So, you know, you having intercourse and you upset. It ain't nothing like having intercourse and you upset because you think you're doing something. Now he let you continue to ride him because, you know, you're angry. He see the look on your face. You're angry. Now, after you done got yours off, and now here's the real test that come. Because the back shots is hard, honey. The back shots is hard and the clapping is loud because he want to teach you something, okay? So now, after you done got all the back shots, the release has come. Everybody's smiling. Everybody is smiling now. Take heed will not get in here and tell you, oh, don't be screwing your husband. You mad. Don't screw him. This is the worst advice. I remember that, and I don't want to say the person's name, a woman in my family said, oh, just tighten that. You know, you get mad with him, just tighten that. No. Take heed will not tell you, open that JJ as wide as the Red Sea. Don't tighten nothing. Don't tighten nothing. I don't care how mad you is with him. Don't tighten nothing. Do you hear me? Don't close up shop. Good morning, Mrs. She said. How are you, honey? I'm sorry, y'all. I can't read y'all comments real quick because the phone that I'm using it done messed up. So I'm using another one. So good morning. How are you, Mrs. She said? Guys, please like and subscribe to Mrs. She said. You hear me? You hear me? Like and subscribe to Mrs. She Said. She is on YouTube. You feel me? This is the shame lady, baby. Okay? Content is always fire and educational. Shay, I see you. Shay, stop laughing at me. Okay? This is the uncomfortable truth. Okay? Don't close up shop. This is the horrible teaching that they taught us when we were young. Oh, when you get mad with your husband, just close up shop. You know what you do when you close up shop? You're welcoming a peasant into your home, okay? You're welcoming a visitor into your home. That's the side chick. Don't close up shop. You mad with him, tell him, I want to see you upstairs. He said, what you want to see me upstairs for? He got an attitude. He said, I want to see you upstairs. We need to talk. Soon as he come in here, slam that door. Lock that door. Make sure the kids don't see you. Jump on that man. Push him to the bed. He gonna fall because he know it's about to go down. Push him to the bed. Immediately start giving him head and then climb on him. This is your teddy bear. Climb on him and ride that thing until you feel better. Do you understand? Ride that thing until you feel better. Get all that pain and anger out. Ride that thing until you feel better. Take heed has been in that situation. Ride that thing until you feel better. Now, when you done felt better, Now you tell him, listen, I don't want to be here all day because you know I'm mad with you. Tell him just like that. I don't want to be here all day because you know I'm mad with you. And he tell you, baby, now you know it's my turn, okay? You know it's my turn. So now you get in that doggy style. Let him get all that pain out, that he upset. Let him get all. By the time y'all finish, Take Heed ain't lying to you. Take Heed is not lying to you. By the time y'all finish, everybody happy. Everybody happy. Now y'all get to talk about the situation. Do you hear me? Now y'all get to talk about the situation. And it might have been something stupid, like he ain't take the garbage out on time. Okay? Or you asked him to do something, he ain't do it. Now the situation has subsided. You know what I'm loving in this era in my marriage now of 18 years? You know what I'm loving right now in this era, okay? Is that me and my king could get into a small disagreement, okay? And it could be something big too. It could be a big disagreement. But our arguments last for like 3-4 minutes. Then everything changed. Our arguments last for like 3-4 minutes. And then everything changed. Because we have been, we're so close that the arguments don't last like they used to. Because I done got hip to the game. See, when you young, you not hip to the game. You are not hip to the game when you young. So you get information from stupid women who can't keep men. And there's a lot of these women are in your family that they give you horrible advice about a situation with your husband. Take Heed gonna tell you still love on him, still do what you're supposed to do as a wife, still cook and clean, even when you mad with him. Now, if this man is cheating already, there's nothing that you can do. All you need to do is start asking questions, especially if you catch him. If you catch him and he's cheating, this is when you start asking questions, because let me share something with you. This is when he's going to be truthful, because he's caught. So now it's up to you to either continue the marriage or let it go. Baby, your phone keep ringing, honey. So either continue the marriage or you let it go. Take Heed will never get in here and tell you, oh, just, continue being with a man that's cheating on you. I can't tell you that. I will not tell you that. But what I will tell you is to find out why the cheating is occurring. Some of y'all welcome the side chick with open doors, with a welcome mat. When you put your husband on ice, some of y'all believe putting your husband on ice for like 3 to 6 months, and y'all think it makes sense. And when all hell break loose, now you're wondering what is going on. Now, only why we went there is because men don't just cheat for no reason. You could probably screwing him on a regular, but it might be the way you talk to him. It might be the way you talk to him, the way you handle situations with you and him. You understand? One thing about a man, I don't care what color he is, respect need to be in play first. Respect need to be in play first. If respect is not in play, all hell can break loose in your house. I don't care how much you screw him. Let's be clear about that. Now, shout out to, let me see who we got. Let me do it again. So, Yorel for the $2 super chat. Thank you, baby. And Jay for $9.99 super chat. We going straight to you, baby. We want to thank you for taking time to donate to the channel, okay? We want to thank you for taking time to donate to the channel. Now, this is for Jay. Jay, the video that I'm about to play, baby, please don't get offended, okay? Take Heed is a little fresh. Don't get offended about the music that you are about to hear right now, okay? Here we go.
Your pussy is the best place on earth. Every time I slip in, it feels well worth. Makes me so thankful for birth. Bring that pussy, let me stretch it, put it to work. Oh, it's soft like Georgia peaches, tight like regular jeans. Got me praying.
Stop laughing at me. Stop laughing at me.
Down on both my knees. Ain't no math could lead me elsewhere, 'cause I done found my home. Your pussy is the best place on earth. I ain't never gonna wrong.
Now, shout out to the brother who was singing that to his wife, okay? Shout out to the brother in the cowboy hat that was singing that to his wife, okay? Now, now, here we go. Now, this is for Urel. Urel, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Now, listen. Listen. The video is not directed towards y'all, okay? The video is not directed towards y'all, okay? Here we go.
Y'all keep saying broke men shouldn't be dating, but you broke too. Baby, make it make sense.
Is that not true? Let's play it one more time. Pastor telling the truth. Here we go.
Y'all keep saying broke men shouldn't be dating, but you broke too. Baby, make it make sense.
Pastor said, make it make sense, baby. You don't want to date. Let's hear it one more time.
Saying broke men shouldn't be dating, but you broke too, baby.
But you broke too, baby, make it make sense, okay? Now, thank you to the 2 people who took time to donate to the channel today. I greatly appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much. Now, let's get on to the next foolery, okay? Let's get on to the next foolery of the day, honey. Now, I'm going to share something with y'all. Ain't nothing really that Cardi can do. She put herself in that predicament with Offset, the way she started with him. The way you start a relationship, that's how it usually ends. People always forget that. Karma is real. You understand? Karma is real. People always forget that, but it's real, honey. Okay, it's real. Karma is real. It's nothing to play with. And Ugly Money got something to say about this too. Okay, listen to what Ugly Money said.
Today's episode of Nietzsche was right all along. I've been told y'all, Cardi B left her husband for a man that was going to cheat more. She is now single again. Women will jeopardize their whole household and go outside and look for something that was already in their house. Meaning, the fact that your husband doesn't do exactly everything you want, you go out and search for the 20% that your husband is not and find out that you just left 80% for 20. And that's why there's so many goddamn divorces and so many single black mothers and so many goddamn broken families, because women keep on leaving a man the moment that they don't like something or something isn't what they want, or when they're having a hissy fit. When Cardi B could have just stayed her ass at home with her children, with her husband, had a 2-parent household, got generational wealth. Instead, she went to get outside to get some outside dick, and she probably had to go to the clinic and get her pap smear. Yep, her pH balance is on 999,000 right now. Congratulations, Cardi B. You just got an updated version of your husband, and that nigga don't love you. Yeah, you played yourself. So, yeah, after this, she's going to start dating like 23-year-old young niggas. It's going to be fucking amazing. I'm telling you, remember, Nietzsche told you first. This was not going to last. It didn't last. Offset's probably going to smash a couple of times and then just leave her for a younger chick. But Cardi B's never going to remarry him. That other one. So, look, I do some.
Ugly Money is right. I know that's nasty, but he right, though. He right. All she did was, yeah, she upgraded to a worse version than Offset. That's what she did. Yeah, she upgraded. Because a lot of y'all women like, oh, Stefon Diggs is better than Offset. Okay. But she upgraded, okay, to a so-called better version than Offset, because at least Stefon Diggs was out in the open with his stuff. Because listen, I don't love you. I'm just here smashing it. But her husband was doing nonsense, but at least he was trying to hide it. Let's understand that people were hunting him down to find out the information. You understand? He didn't have it on display. It's only until they separated, now it's on display. And you know what? I'm going to share something with you. This is a video that I clipped from Offset, okay? And well, I didn't clip it, but Marcus clipped it on social media. The Marcus J Boys, okay? He clipped it. No, is it Marcus Carter Boys? I think that's his name. But listen to what Offset said, and it's just a song, his song, and he laughing in the background. Here we go.
I got that I could've went. I love a bitch to love her, hold it up. What's up, AZ? What's up, folks? About the murder niggas. Give a fuck about what you did with the murder niggas.
And he enjoying himself. He enjoying the fact that you failed by going to be with another man that you thought was better than him. You have got out of the fan and jumped into the fire, baby. I'm not saying that you stay with a husband that's cheating. Take Heed is not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you to stay with a husband that's cheating. But what I will tell you is to find out why the cheating is occurring. Every time her and Offset get into a problem, she quick to call him a ninja. She quick to call him an ain't shit ninja. Every time. Every time she get up on social media, she call this man everything in the book except the child of God. And you immediately know they don't have respect for one another at all, because every time something happens between them, they come to social media and everybody find out their business because they're telling it. And then they'll get mad and be like, stop talking about me on social media, but y'all have brought it to social media. See, a lot of y'all famous people, you can't get mad when content creators get in here and talk about y'all, because you brought it to social media for us to talk about you. You understand? Hi, Daniel. How are you, honey? You understand what I'm saying? You brought it to social media. So this is why we're talking about you. Offset is laughing his head off about Stefon Diggs because you were praising this man and you didn't understand that this man just, that's all he wanted to do was hit it. And now your fans is mad with him. Do you think he care about your fans? He don't give a damn about your fans, and he don't give a damn about you. And then for you to go and believe that he would go to Disney World with you and those babies. It was too soon for you to bring that man around those kids. It was too soon. Mr. He said, thank you for the $2 super chat. Good morning, sis. Salute to the chat. Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate that. Guys, please like and subscribe to Mr. He Said on YouTube, where the content is always fire and educational, baby. Cerebro Saturday in the house, baby. That's the uncomfortable truth. That's why everybody think right now, oh, this is, this is funny, this and that, whatever. Because you were in the pan and you jumped into fire. This man ain't no better than your husband. See, only how you win is if the man you get after your husband is better than him. That's only how you win. But some of y'all will leave your husband. He cheated, you leave him, and then you turn around and think I'm free, I'm liberated, and you go and turn into the side chick. I'm just saying. Here we go. Here's something else.
Percent of women who know their rights are not in their husband's house today. They are still proving their rights from one bed to the other. So keep on knowing your rights.
Let that sink in.
90% of women who know their rights are not in their husband's house today. They are still proving their rights from one bed to the other.
I'm still gonna prove my rights from one bed to another. This is what you do. When you call yourself leaving your husband and you say, I'm looking for greener pastures, And then you wind up into fire because why? You are not healed. You're not healed. So you jump from the pen into fire. You're trying to prove that, oh, I don't need you. And all the stuff that you do for me, I don't need you. But I'm going to share something with you. Only why your husband do all those things for you like he do, and then you think when you leave him, some other man is supposed to do the same thing. He's only doing it because, your husband is only doing it is because, first of all, he loves you. Second of all, you're under his covering. He has to take care of you. He has to. We miss this a lot. Now, listen, I'm not starting no trouble. I'm just saying a lot of y'all be with people who you think that a relationship is supposed to happen when you just came out of a full marriage and you believe something good is supposed to come out of it, but you have not healed. Now, anyway, we're going to let it be. We're going to let it be. Let's get on to something else. I want to tell you something, and I always say this all the time. Be mindful of taking on women who have children. I always say this, and I tell you 2 requirements on if you take on a woman who has children, right? 2 requirements I always say. Make sure she has the baby daddies at a boundary, and make sure she has the children at a boundary. Make sure if she doesn't have these things in play, you have to leave her where she is. Why do I say this? Because of shit like this. Check out what this woman said.
My kids call him daddy because he is a stepfather, and he do claim them. The bitch so worried about me getting rid of him because he think my kids don't miss him, but my kids don't give a fuck about him for real.
That's why I tell y'all, be mindful of being in here and you accepting women that have children. Because if their mind is not right, they can get you into all types of foolery. Did you hear what this woman said? And she was proud about it. Let's repeat it one more time. Here we go.
My kids call him daddy because he is a stepfather, and he do claim them. The bitch so worried about me getting rid of him because he think my kids don't miss him, but my kids don't give a fuck about him for real.
She said, my kids don't give a F about him for real. He's so worried about if I'm going to leave him that my kids don't give a F about him. Some women don't need to be saved. I want us to understand that. Let's be clear. Some women don't need to be saved. Some women get in here and just want to use the resources because the baby daddies have failed them. Some women just want to use your resources because the baby daddy had failed them. Watch out, too, for women who get in here and tell you, my baby daddy was here first. Women who tell you that nonsense, my baby daddy was here first. Because one day you might come home from work, okay, and see them two in the bed together. My baby daddy was here first. Mind you, the baby daddy never loved you. He didn't even want to marry you. Okay, he just wanted to put children upon children upon children on top of your behind and never wanted to buy the cow. That's why I get mad when I hear some of y'all women be like, my baby daddy was here first. So there's a respect level that needs to be between you and the baby daddy with the children. But when it comes to your husband, the gloves is off. The gloves is off. My husband come first. My husband said that you can't be in the house. You can't be in the house. The children can walk out to your car. We can still be on respect level. But you can't be in the house playing with the kids, trying to do some PlayStation with the children and all this other stuff. You take them to your house. You want them to play PlayStation. You want to roll around with them. You go to your house, not be in my husband's house. Some of y'all sisters get that messed up. And my brothers, understand something. Take heed. Never gets upset when a lot of these male content creators tell y'all, don't be in here dating baby mamas. Take heed. Will never get upset with you about something like that. I was a baby mama too. So I understand the ins and out of the situation. See, social media have you to believe dating a baby mama is like the most amazingest thing because you coming to save the family. But the logistics of the thing is difficult. You got to deal with these kids' attitude. You got to deal with the father's attitudes too. You got to deal with the outside foolery from the other parent, the father or baby mama. So my sisters as well, take heed, won't tell you to sign up for that foolery either, unless there's a boundary with that baby mama and those children. If the boundary is not in play, I'm going to tell you, don't go, baby. Don't go. You're going to wind up in some foolery. Don't go. Now, I want y'all to hear this. And this is a married woman. Okay? She had one requirement for her husband. And if he could not keep up that requirement, she said all bets are off. Check out what she said. Shout out to Ugly Money because this came from his content. Here we go.
Your husband, because he went through a little financial struggle.
And did.
At any point in time, did you feel that love should have kept you there? We good, bro?
I feel like he didn't love me because if he did, he wouldn't have went through a financial struggle. A man that loves a woman don't go through hard time.
Did y'all hear that? Good morning, Lost in Translation Podcast. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. Guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to Lost in Translation Podcast. This brother content is fire, honey. Y'all get in here and like and subscribe to this brother, amazing brother channel. You hear me? So, did y'all hear what she said? She said if he loved me, he would have never went through a financial struggle. This woman married a man, okay? She had 3 children, okay? She said to him, the requirement is that I never pay a bill. Now, she not telling the whole story on this one. Only Ugly Money like clipped this. But I watched the whole video with another brother she did a couple months back. And she said that her requirement to date him was that he never goes broke. He's, you know what I'm saying? He never struggles a day in his life. Y'all give me a minute because I think something is going on in the kitchen. Give me 1 minute, y'all.
Left your husband because he went through a little financial struggle.
And did.
At any point in time, did you feel that
give me 1 minute, I'll be right back,
should have
y'all.
kept you there? We good, bro?
I feel like he didn't love me because if he did, he wouldn't have went through a financial struggle. A man that loves a woman don't go through hard time.
Left your husband because he went through a little financial struggle.
And did.
At any point in time, did you feel that love should have kept you there? We good, bro?
I feel like he didn't love me because if he did, he wouldn't have went through a financial struggle. A man that loves a woman don't go through hard time.
A man that loves a woman don't go through hard times. See, this is why we know a lot of y'all not meant to be married, because in marriage comes and goes in seasons. Do you hear me? Marriage comes and goes in seasons. And so because the requirement she had in the beginning when she was dating him was through hardship, You understand? That's her requirement, that he never goes through hardship. You understand? And he went through hardship, so she's like, nah, I'm done. He hasn't had a job. I think it was like a month he was out of work. And he said to her, you have money, pay the bills, okay? And she said, well, if I pay the bills, mind you, he don't have no children with her. She got 3 kids, okay, by a previous man, okay? And he took on all that. And when he went through hard times, she's like, hell to the no, I'm out. She even said to him, if I pay the bills, are you going to reimburse me back? Y'all act like, and the thing is, they promote this woman all the time. Y'all act like that, if you wasn't married, you know you would be paying these bills on your own. You know there would be nobody coming in to help you. But y'all be wanting the man to take on the whole ship by himself. And then when some shit happened, now you don't know what to do. So eventually she left him. She left her husband, okay? Because he went through some financial hardship. And I'm going to share something with you. It's a special place in hell for a lot of y'all women who do that. There's a special place in hell for a lot of y'all women who do that. Because the one thing about a man of substance, he don't stay down. That's one thing about a man of substance, he will not stay down. He gonna fight to get back to where he was. Mind you, let's understand something. When you get fired or let go or whatever like that, you still get to collect some money from your unemployment until things get better. Mr. He said, thank you for the $2 super chat. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much, sir. Now, let's understand something. The video that I'm about to play, it's nothing towards anybody. It's just me doing some foolery, okay? The videos that you going to hear is nothing directed at nobody, okay? This is just some foolery. I'm acting up. Here we go.
I'm not a bigger person.
Go ahead.
Leave me alone. I go too far. When somebody does me wrong, I'll catch a case,
baby.
Beyond the first 48, I know I'm paid.
Said I'll be on the first 48.
But I can't walk away. Oh, you'll be saved. If you don't play in my face, don't want to end up. On the first 48, verse 48.
Verse 48, baby.
Verse 48.
Verse 48, huh?
Verse 48.
Yes, baby. Now, shout out to Mr. He said, thank you for the $2 super chat, y'all. Listen. I gotta go. I had a wonderful time with y'all today. You understand? I had a wonderful time with y'all today. I gotta go, okay? Much love to y'all all who took time to rock out with me, okay? I see I had some technical difficulties today, but thank you so much for everybody who took time to rock out with me. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page as well. Cash App, Venmo is available, and Super Chat is available right now, okay? If you want to buy merch, scroll to the top of the page. You will see shop or store. Get in there and like and subscribe. No. I'm sorry. If you scroll to the top of the page, you will see shop or store. We got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, all that good stuff. We'll take heed to the message there. And then you will see bubble letters on the side. It'll say, take heed to the message, okay? And it'll have me in cartoon form. I know I said that wrong. Also, our family business is called ubmracksfashion.com. The links is in our bio. You'll see Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay. I'm getting tongue-tied today. Much love to you all. Charlie, I see you in my chat, baby. Thank you for all the amazing content. No, I'm sorry. All the amazing comments. But you could be a content creator too, right? So, all right. That's just, that's just a little hint right there, okay? Hello to, thank you to everybody, and hello to you, Charlie, as well. 18, what's up, baby? Who else is in here? Let me see who else. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for subscribing, class. I see you, Ray Class. How are you, baby? Okay, guys, I gotta go. I'm sorry for all the noise in the background today. Okay, everybody making noise. It's the summertime, so the house is busy. Okay, much love to you all. God willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay, no music going out. No, you know what? We're gonna do music going out. Here we go. This is the music going out.
Your pussy is the best place on earth.
Don't take offense to the song, y'all. Okay.
Every time I slip,
shout out to all the brothers who believe this right here. Shout out to all the brothers. And to all the sisters who give the JJ freely to their husbands. Hand clap for y'all.